Welcome to this edition of Decryptage, where we shine a spotlight on the transformative power of entrepreneurship in Africa. Today, we delve into the dynamic landscape of African business, where innovation and resilience are driving change across the continent. At the forefront of this movement is Tony Elumelu, a renowned entrepreneur and philanthropist, whose vision for a vibrant entrepreneurial ecosystem is reshaping the future for countless aspiring business leaders. Join us as we explore his insights and aspirations for a thriving entrepreneurial landscape in Africa. Mr. Tony Elumelu, it's a delight having you on Africa 24 English. Given the statistic that 60% of SMEs in Africa fail within their first 3 years, what do you believe are the most critical factors that differentiate successful ventures from those that struggle?
The small and medium-scale enterprises in Africa have prospects, they also have challenges. For the prospects, the population of Africa is huge, but more importantly, the demography of our population is more exciting. So they stand to benefit a lot. The challenges we see on the continent for small and medium-scale enterprises, I will speak to that from my experience as the founder of the Tony Elumelu Foundation. What we do is to support young African entrepreneurs. When I interact with them, they tell me they have issues with inconsistency in government policies. They have issues with poor access to electricity. They have issues with double taxation. So these are some of the issues and challenges they face. And in some countries, foreign exchange depreciation and devaluation is also a challenge for young African entrepreneurs. But my message to young African entrepreneurs is constant. It is the same thing. You will never have a time in life, a period in life where you will not have challenges. But as entrepreneurs, you are trained to navigate those challenges, identify those challenges, see how you can mitigate those challenges. Some are within your control, some are outside your control. For those outside your control, see how you can adapt to succeed in spite of those challenges. I speak as someone who has been through all of this before, but in spite of all of that, I succeeded. You have to tell yourself, if Tony Elumelu succeeded as an entrepreneur in Africa, you too will succeed. And the universe will conspire to make you succeed. And don't forget, I'm there. The Tony Elumelu Foundation is there. Other like-minded Africans are there to support you. And we're engaging. We are pushing advocacy, letting our government know that they have to create the enabling environment that will allow you, the small, medium-scale entrepreneurs, to succeed. Because your success will translate to success for your family, your communities, your countries, and all of Africa.
With the rise of digital transformation and e-commerce in Africa, how do you see technology reshaping the entrepreneurial landscape, and what role should entrepreneurs play in this shift?
Technology is so critical, it's changing everything. All I would just say to entrepreneurs, embrace technology. Embrace technology within the limited resources that you have. Again, I see this opportunity to call on government to improve internet connectivity on the continent, to improve the broadband connectivity. Because if our people are not connected digitally, how can they compete in the 21st century with a world that is significantly and vastly connected? So technology is important.
The African Continental Free Trade Area, AfCFTA, aims to boost intra-African trade. How can entrepreneurs leverage this agreement to expand their ventures and reach new markets?
The AfCFTA is very, very good, a good development. But what I say to people is you can only trade with people if you have what they need. So as we plan for the AfCFTA market opportunities, we must capacitize as entrepreneurs, as entrepreneurs who have businesses. Think how your businesses can scale, how you can scale up your businesses to be able to serve your existing local market, as well as taking advantage of the international, inter-regional market that exists as a result of the AfCFTA.
As investment in African startup grows, particularly from international investors, what advice would you give to entrepreneurs on balancing local market needs with global expectations?
This is what we do at the Tony Elumelu Foundation. The 5,000 non-refundable seed capital will give may not be enough. It will not even be enough to grow your business. But what we do is we help you prove your concept, prepare you for venture capitalists, for other global international financiers investors who might find interest in your proposal. So when you get either from Tony Elumelu Foundation or from your family or from friends, money for your business, please prioritize it and use it only for business. And prepare your business, your accounting books and records, your governance and everything with the mind that you want to attract foreign investors. Start with the end in mind. If you start with the end in mind, putting the building blocks together, when the foreign investors come, they'll be attracted to your business. That is a distribution factor. That's what you need to do if you want to grow your business.
What role do you see for women in entrepreneurship within Africa as we move towards a more inclusive economic landscape? How can we further empower female entrepreneurs?
I am surrounded by women. At home, my wife, my 5 children, my mom, my sisters, I've come to see that women economic empowerment benefits not just their families, but their communities, their countries, and the continent. And we must show more interest in economically empowering our women. Women inclusiveness. And if you look at our group, both in terms of employment that we create, in terms of appointments also that we make at senior level. And of course, what we do at the Tony Elumelu Foundation is 50-50 now, supporting male and female African entrepreneurs. We need to all play our own role in giving women a seat at the table. And the good thing, they are performing, they are delivering, they are living up to expectations, even surpassing expectations. So time to be serious and support our women.
Mr. Tony Elumelu, thank you for answering Africa 24 English questions. Thank you for following this edition of Decryptage. Stay tuned for more programs on Africa 24 English.